Good afternoon and welcome to day 5 of the 7-day challenge. Now, as some of you are aware, I've been doing the 7-day challenge from the Creator Toolkit. And if you want to experience it for yourself, then please go to creatortoolkit.com and have a look at that. It's all absolutely free. And it has all the content as well to teach you how to have a setup like this, but also just to go out and actually just create that content. There's also a great community as well, and just go to creatorsguild.app and just go through that process and join the community. Everyone is really friendly in there, and they are so supportive as well. So day 5. Now, day 5 is kind of looking at my goals or the long-term goals that I want to achieve. And when thinking about this, I was looking at what it is that I'm currently doing and what I'd like to actually do long-term. Now, at the moment, a lot of my business is one-to-one, and I still want to be able to do that, but I also want to be able to reach more people. I think I have mentioned this on some of the previous days. So I want to be able to reach more people and do a one-to-many type model as well. And as such, I'm setting up my kind of other programs that I can promote on my live streams. Currently, I do have a free membership where I am putting a lot of my free content, all my YouTube videos, etc., in that platform, so that people can then go there and find what it is that they are looking for, have a bit more support in there, as well as being able to ask me or tell me that there's other content that they are looking for. But that is all the kind of the free content, and on the back of that, I want to create a paid program where people will get more support, and I'll be able to kind of do the content creation more full time. At the moment, I'm trying to juggle doing all my live streams, all my content, as well as doing all my other client work, look after children. It's it's a massive juggle at the moment. Somehow I'm kind of muddling through it all, but I would love to be able to just do the content creation more full time and just concentrate on that, looking to see what can I actually improve in my videos, improve with the content. At the moment, the content ideas that I have is a little bit more off the cuff. I do have ideas, and I will plan it all out, for each month, but kind of going through that month, a lot of that ends up changing, and I start doing other content. So I'd like to be a bit more consistent with the content that I'm creating, and sticking more to that schedule, but also being able to kind of think properly about the content that I'm creating, and having a bit more of a structure in my shows. So that is kind of my long-term goal. I love creating the content, and I do want to be able to help more people, and not just that kind of one-on-one, even though probably one-on-one could be more lucrative. Some of the people that I'm helping don't always have big budgets, which is another issue, but that doesn't really matter. I want to still help as many people as I can, and doing it through the content is the road that I'd love to take, and being able to create more courses and things like that, because like I said, I've really got the bug for the content creation side of things. I didn't think I would ever be in this type of situation, because when I was always looking to create content, it was more blog posts and stuff like that, and I could sit in front of a screen for 2 hours and write 2 sentences. Sitting in front of a screen is just not my way of trying to create the content, and when I do, it just doesn't sound right to me. It's more formal, and I prefer the conversational style, and that's where the kind of the doing video and now the podcast is just allowing me to create the content that I want to be able to do, and help people in that way. So that's the goal, is I want to be able to do that. And if I had to put kind of numbers into these goals, I don't think I could say I want this many subscribers or that on my YouTube channel, because I don't think that's something that you can say by such and such a date I want to have this. I don't think it kind of works that way. But what I would love to see is the kind of continual growth of the views on my channel, and the subscribers going up as well. But if I had to really put numbers down, I would love people to join my free membership, and by the end of the year have at least 50 to 60 members in that free membership, and then actually to launch the paid program as well, and to have at least 10 to 15 paid members within that membership group, and just continue to grow that, because I do think that's going to be the side of the business that I can keep more constant, as I said in previous streams, I'm work for myself, so I don't have the sales team to go out there, do the lead generation and the accounting, all of that type of stuff. I do everything myself, and I want to get to a point where I could potentially have people working for me, maybe more VAs to help lighten the load and outsource the video editing and all that type of stuff. So those are other goals potentially that I could add into that. But generally, I want to just grow that side of the business and see where that takes me. So I think that's all I can really say about the goals. I just want to be able to grow the YouTube channel, grow my content, and hopefully grow the free membership and then the paid membership on there as well, so that I can then start earning from the content that I'm creating. I think it will take a while before you can get monetized and all that on YouTube. So things like Buy Me a Coffee and these other programs that I would like to do will all go towards that. And I think that's where I'd love to get, where the content creation side of it is keeping itself going. It's bringing in the money to upgrade stuff in the studio, etc., rather than the other side of the business being used to do that, even though probably the content creation would potentially help that one-on-one side of the business as well. But yeah, the content creation I think needs to pay for itself in the long run, and doing the memberships and that type of thing is really going to help. So I don't want to ramble on too much more. I think that's my goals, and that's day 5 now done. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 6.